Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. As usual, I have 3 stories for you. My first story is a bit depressing. The Unnav rape victim met with an accident yesterday. An accident that almost killed her. An accident that left 2 of her family members dead. An accident that her lawyer almost died. Let's talk about this, my topic number 1. My topic number 2 is today the Modi government completes 2 months in office. Let's talk about some of the bills that the Modi government has passed in the parliament. So that will be topic number 2. Topic number 3 is good news. Topic number 3 is we have managed to double the population of our tigers since 2010, and we have done that far ahead of our target of 2022. So let's get right into our show. A society that fails to protect the right of a woman is not a free society. This is a quote that Laura Bush, the wife of George W. Bush, had once said, and she's so right. We are talking about the Unnav rape victim. She met with an accident yesterday. Her 2 relatives, including one who was the witness to the case, died. The lawyer is almost in his deathbed. Now the thing is, the overspeeding truck which actually struck her car, that was being driven on the wrong side of the road. The overspeeding truck that struck her car, almost killing her, the number plate of that truck was smeared with black paint so that nobody can see the number plate. Now this does not look like a coincidence. This does not look like an accident. Though of course I have no proof or authority to say that it is an accident or not an accident, but what I am saying is what I read. So on the face of it, this does not look like an accident, and there is reason to believe that this could not be an accident. You see, this case was reported, this victim reported rape against a 4-time MLA called Kuldeep Sengar of Bangermua. Bangermua was his constituency. She gathered the courage to go and make this complaint to the police station, and her nightmare started from that day. The society, other than protecting her, started harming her. The first thing that happened was the victim's father, this girl's father, was put behind bars. And it didn't end there. He was killed behind bars. He was killed in police custody. Then her uncle was taken in and put behind bars. After a lot of furor, after a lot of protest, after a lot of NGOs and social activists came on the ground fighting for her, finally this MLA was put behind bars for the last 1 year. You see, the sad part of it is, I think Sakshi Maharaj won from the same constituency that this person belonged to, and after Sakshi Maharaj won his elections, he went to pay respects to this rapist in the jail. Now one links this story to the accident. A speeding truck from the wrong side of the road with a smeared number plate came and crashed into the victim's car, killing 2 people, including one witness, and almost killing the advocate who was fighting for her. Also, of course, almost killing the victim herself. A society that fails to protect the rights of a woman is not a free society. Modi 2.0 completes 2 months in office. 60 days completed. In the 60 days, lot has happened, lot is expected, and lot will happen in the future. But I want to go through a few bills that this government passed in the last 60 days. Some of them good, some of them controversial. So let's go through some bills, and I will not go through all of them in detail. That will take a day's time, but I will try and take a few of them and talk to you about it. So the first bill that got passed both in the Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha was the Right to Information Bill. Now that bill is with the President for his signature. Chances are the President will sign and give it. Huge controversy. Right to Information Bill. The controversy is that now the Chief Information Officer's salary and postings and tenure will be controlled by the government. Technically meaning RTI from now on will be controlled by the government. A lot of civil society, a lot of opposition, they revolted. They said this is unfair. This is not on because you've caged RTI, which is possibly one of the most potent tools for a common citizen to question the government, to understand what the government is doing. That particular tool has been actually squashed. But all the same, the bill got passed and it is almost going to be implemented. It's just waiting for the President's signature. The second bill that was put forth and got passed was the Protection of Human Rights Amendment Bill 2019. This was not much controversial, nor was it discussed much. But the bill says that earlier on, the chairman of the Human Rights Council would always be Chief Justice. National Human Rights Council Commission would be a Chief Justice. Now they say anybody from any justice from Supreme Court, any judge from Supreme Court can be the chairman of NHRC. Also the fact that, which is good, also the fact that they have now added one compulsory women member, one compulsory lady member into the commission. So that's the amendment that was brought about through this bill. So that was the second bill. Third bill was the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill 2019. Again, a good bill which actually added a lot more villages under the reservation scheme in government jobs and promotions. So that was, it spread its net a little wider. Earlier on, the jurisdiction was right up to the line of control. Now it has been moved up to the international borders of Jammu and Kashmir, so that a lot more villages now can be taken in. Therefore, a lot of these people from those villages can expect reservations and growth in their jobs. So that was the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Bill 2019. Then you had the Central Universities Amendment Bill 2019, the National Investigation Agencies Amendment Bill 2019, the Delhi International Arbitration Cell Bill 2019, the Central Education Institution Reservation for Teachers Cadre Bill 2019, the Medical Council Amendment Bill 2019, the Dentist Amendment Bill 2019, the Special Economic Zone Amendment Bill 2019, the Aadhaar and Other Laws Amendment Bill 2019, the Homeopathy Central Council Amendment Bill 2019, the Constitution 124th Amendment Bill 2019. These were the bills that were passed. Like I said, a lot of them were regular bills. It went out without much of problem. The issue was definitely the biggest issue that this particular group faced was for the RTI, and rightly so. Now, there are two bills which have been passed in the Lok Sabha and has gone to the Rajya Sabha for their approval, and one of them is the UAPA bill. The UAPA bill that gives NIA special powers to term an individual terrorist without him having any direct links with any terror organization, and the power given to NIA to go and arrest or raid a particular premise or a person without a warrant. Now, this is the bill that is still pending in the Rajya Sabha. God knows whether it will be passed in the Rajya Sabha. Chances are it will get passed in the Rajya Sabha, and that is the UAPA bill, which is not yet passed. It is expected in the future. The third bill that is also a controversial bill and which is passed in the Lok Sabha waiting for approval in the Rajya Sabha is the Triple Talaq bill. Triple Talaq bill is actually meant for Talaq-e-Biddat, which is the instant talaq as they call it. It is meant for instant talaq, which criminalizes instant talaq, and the person who gives instant talaq to his wife, the Muslim person who gives instant talaq to his wife, can be put behind bars. Now, there is controversy on this bill too. While a lot of people appreciate the bill, the question is, if you are criminalizing a Muslim because he is disowning his wife with an instant talaq, Why not a Hindu who disowns his wife? Why not any other religious person who disowns his wife? What about the women, the widows who are thrown at the mercy of NGOs and mutts in places like Banaras? They are just deserted there. What about those Hindu women? So these are the bills that were cleared in the Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha, except for the last two bills, like I said, the UAPA bill and the Triple Talaq bill, which got passed in the Lok Sabha, but yet is still tabled in the Rajya Sabha. Now that's one. Just before I end this topic, just one point that I wanted to make. In 2018, the Supreme Court had asked the government to pass some stricter laws against mob lynching. Unfortunately, this time around, there was no such bill that were either presented or tabled in this entire session. I hope the government realizes that this is a real problem and puts up a bill soon. That's my topic number 2.
Today, on Global Tiger Day, we reaffirm our commitment towards protecting the tiger. The results of the just declared tiger census would make every Indian, every nature lover happy. 9 long years ago, it was decided in St. Petersburg that the target of doubling the tiger population would be 2022. We in India completed this target 4 years early.
This was a proud Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing the country. And this is one thing we all should take pride in. In 2010, our tiger population was 1,706. And in 2018, our tiger population almost doubled to 2,967. So this is indeed a great day for India. And we hope that we create a fabulous habitat for our national animal. And we take pride in saying that India is a haven for tigers. So I end my editorial with this good news. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.